class is going to focus on how to give workshops like a pro, how to find your clients to have a profitable business. So it is essential to not just write an educational workshop, but it's how to promote your workshop, how to have all the butts in the seats for the workshops, how to convert the audience into raving fans and paying clients. So about half the health coaches that I have worked with are already doing workshops. And what they come to me and they say is, I've tried workshops. I've had like 3 people show up, like my mom and my cousin, and then one person came that I didn't know and they didn't buy from me, right? So we want to have not just giving you a workshop, but teaching you all the different strategies of how to fill the seats and how to be successful with that. So how to give a workshop like a pro. So these are things that you need to do. There are definitely things that you need to do during a workshop and before a workshop and after a workshop to be successful. So for example, I'm starting a new podcast and it's called Health Coaching Biz Made Easy. And I thought, well, do I know how to do this by myself? I think I know everything, but then there's that fear of what don't I know? Do I want to put in a lot of energy into something brand new and then not knowing what I don't know, right? So I signed up for a course. Now I know I'm going to know every single step and I'm going to be able to do it successful right from the start to save myself time and money. So in this masterclass, I plan to guide you on how to make that ultimate shift. And I hear so many health coaches are struggling to find clients, and the word overwhelmed and stuck and frozen continue to come up all the time. So to make your wellness business successful, we want to expand your profits, right? We want to expand your clients. And I believe the secret is by adding wellness workshops to your business. So by the end of this workshop, you will have a plan in place so you can say goodbye to wondering where to find your future clients and what to work on next. So I'm going to show you how to build and scale your wellness business with workshops. So if this is you, I want you to give me like a capital YES in the comments. So have you ever felt uncertain about your business's future? So you're just thinking, am I going to be profitable 5 years from now? Am I going to be able to leave my 9 to 5 so I can do this full time? Am I going to always have a lot of clients? Am I going to be struggling, always trying to find a client? Are you struggling to earn income? So come into the comments. I want to hear, is this you? I'm getting a lot of yeses. Yes, Amanda, Karen, Mike, Chris. Yes, hello. I'm so glad to hear from all of you. Yeah, this is definitely something that a lot of health coaches can resonate with, and it's something that I want to help you to solve that problem. So right now, your future clients may not be served because they don't know that you're out there to help them, right? They might not have any idea that you exist and that you could provide a solution to their problem. So it's absolutely possible to have a thriving wellness business and to have your clients find you. And I know for myself, I know that this is my purpose to be a health coach, and many people have similar stories of heartache and of bad health, and it has brought us to eating healthy, living a life without stress or limited stress. And so we want to have this job that we can be passionate about, but we need to make money. If we're not making money in the business, it's actually not a sustainable business. So every health coach I work with generally wants to grow their business so that they can make an impact in other people's lives, so that they can help everyone around them. And that's the same way with me. So we always have to think about, how can we inspire and help others to live the life they always imagined? Well, the first thing is they need to know where to find you so that you can help them. So the key is to go big with workshops so you can build that relationship quickly. So think about health coaches when they're giving a workshop, they're having this huge impact, not just on one-on-one, but maybe you're giving a workshop for 30 people, 50 people, maybe even 100 people, right? So you're going through giving this education that's also transformation. And when you're giving workshops, a funny thing happens. Your confidence starts to soar because you're in action. You're on fire with this continued momentum. So I really wish this masterclass was available. When I first started out, I figured a lot of things out on my own. And these are some practices that you're going to learn today that I've been doing for the last 5 years. And it's going to save you some time and some headaches, things that I experienced along the way, and some secret tips. So I want you to all stay with me because I have a free gift for you. And this free gift is all about how to create and grow an engaged Facebook group so they love you back. So stay tuned for that link. So, and also if you stay with me until the very end and decide to work with me, there's going to be an extra bonus just for you. So I'll give you all the details at the end of the masterclass. So now, before we get started, I also teach yoga, so take a breath. I just want you to make your time count today. So you signed up for this masterclass, you set this time aside out of your busy schedule. So this is your time to learn and you tuned in for a reason. So for us to make a true difference in our life, we need to be focused. You're going to gain a lot more value if you let go of your distractions. So make sure you turn off your phone, have a paper and pen, shut your door, let everyone in the house know this is what you're doing. So we have a lot to cover here. So I'm just going to dig right on in. So to start off, we're going to do this very fun exercise. So take notes so you can do this right when the masterclass is over. This exercise is going to help you quickly outline a new wellness workshop. You are absolutely going to love this, and I know you will too. It's called the 20-minute Post-it Party. So you will be doing this exercise to create your wellness workshop outline. So you could use this exercise. I do it for like my group coaching programs, for digital courses, for brainstorming prospect venue lists, so many different things. But you need to have a timer. So just grab your phone. So after we're done with the masterclass, set a timer for 10 minutes, put some Journey on, grab a stack of colorful Post-it notes, bring your favorite Sharpies. And then think about one problem that your target audience, your ideal client has. And what would be the things that you would do to walk them through that problem? So post every single tip, every single strategy idea that comes to mind. And you do this for 10 minutes, just taking one post at a time and just posting it up. So after you're done with just all the different ideas, then take 10 minutes to organize the Post-it notes into steps or tips. So think about the logical way that you might organize something. If you get stuck, just think about having your client in front of you. And if it was one-on-one, how would you actually talk them through the different steps? So once you have them organized, it is time to celebrate because you now have your official first draft of your wellness workshop outline. So you can make this exercise by creating a new wellness workshop outline, a group program, very often, have a lot of fun. So let me know in the comments, give me a yes if you are going to do this exercise after we are done. Do you see how much more fun this is and how easy it is to actually come up with an outline? I do this all the time, even for today's class. I think about what are the logical steps? What do I want to say? And you might actually have to say, what do I need to take out so that it can be a certain amount of time, right? So I am just so happy that you are all here. And if you're just tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are going to learn about how to grow your business with wellness workshops. And just so we're super clear, if anything sounds like you are 100% in the right place. So you might be a new wellness entrepreneur. I know there's some of you are on here with me today live. You might be feeling either overwhelmed, you might be in school, not sure what to do to start, and you want to start off right, how to find clients right away. Or maybe this is you, number two, you're an experienced wellness entrepreneur and you want to expand and streamline your business so you are making more money with wellness workshops and you want to impact more people's lives and helping your future clients help you more quickly, or that you can help them more quickly. Or maybe you're number three, you're motivated to work more efficiently by focusing on wellness workshops and group programs. So this is going to enable you to spend more time with your family, doing the things you love, and this may include leaving a 9-to-5 job that you do not love. So which one are you? I want to hear in the comments, which one speaks the loudest to you? So are you number one, a new wellness entrepreneur? Are you number two, somebody who is experienced and you want to expand? Or number three, you are just wanting to be efficient and you maybe even want to leave that day job. So let me just see. Yeah, I can see lots of different. Yes, number one, number two. Okay, so number three, we have a lot of variety. Well, whoever you are, I support you 100%. Oh, I cannot get to my next slide again. There we go. Whatever your motivation, I fully support you. So you have all the common thread of wanting to grow your business with workshops. So you've made a huge step just setting aside this time to be here. So feel grateful to yourself for just showing up. So this is our time to celebrate and you get the free gift for showing up live. So you get the free show up live bonus. So thank you all for being here live with me. Go to Lori Kampa biz/gift. So it's Lori Kampa.biz/gift. And then you will get your download of the 13-page guide of how to create and grow and engage Facebook group that loves you back. So I have like 18 question posts in there, 12 ideas of how to grow your group, 13 weekly idea themes. I have lots of different scripts that you can just swipe and put right on in there. So how you can get the email addresses of people in your group. So enjoy, and I hope that you like it. You are welcome. So if we haven't met, let me take a few minutes to introduce myself. My name is Lori Kampa, and I am a working health coach, and I'm also a business coach to health coaches. So I love to train health coaches, and it happened kind of accidentally. So I started to work with health coaches about 5 years ago when I was running some group programs and coaches were asking me how I was filling the program so easily. And it's because I had the best quality list. I did not have a big list, but it was all people that knew me, that liked me, and trusted me. So I am so honored that I get to work with health coaches, and I also am always going to be a health coach working with people, with females on their health goals as well. So this is my family. So these are my two teenage daughters, Brooke and Shannon. Brooke is going off to college this year, and this is my fiance, Mark. So loving family. And I also teach yoga virtually and in person. And these are some pictures of me. I give workshops virtually like this, and I also give them in person. So here's what I really want you to know, though, is that I've been giving workshops for over 25 years before becoming a health coach. So I was creating and planning expos and speaking to audiences to promote conventions and tourism to Minneapolis. So I know a thing or two about how to promote workshops, how to give the workshops, and how to convert audience over. And since becoming a health coach, I've written over 30 wellness workshops, and I love that people are asking me to help coach them. So I know what works and what doesn't work. So I didn't know when I first started, because when I was school at IIN, Institute of Integrative Nutrition, I decided to start giving wellness workshops, free wellness workshops at the yoga studio I was starting to teach at. I did my yoga certification at the same time as my IIN certification. I know, it was crazy, but it was fun to get that experience of doing these free wellness workshops. And little did I know that my first clients would be coming from that. I wasn't even trying to sell them anything. I was just getting that information out there. So I love that I can now say yes to the clients that only I want to work with, because I at once took everybody that wanted to work with me, and that didn't always feel good emotionally. So I want you to think about, how would it feel? Can you imagine what it would feel like if you only said yes to the clients and those projects that truly light you up? So just give me a yes in the comments and let me know. I know for me, I love getting away from all the IT projects. So giving wellness workshops is absolutely the single most powerful way to make an impact in the world. And this is going to help you grow your clients. It's going to help you grow your income. And also it helps you to have that freedom so that your life can change and you can live it the way that you want to live it. So part of this workshop is about how to give a webinar as a pro, right? So that you can gain those clients and you can make the money. And this is one of the mistakes, or many of the mistakes I see so many health coaches make, is that they write a workshop and they give the education and they're not getting people to show up and they're not converting the people. So there's a lot of things that we need to do to be prepared before we go live, right? So there's checklists, whether you're in person or virtual. There's professional marketing. So we need to have professional pictures, how people are going to be signing up, how are you going to be filling the seats. If you are doing corporate contracts with your workshops, how to know what to say to get those, or to put it in an email. If you're going to be at conventions, different organizations, right? There's a lot of know-how what to do beforehand. But once you are at the workshop, I always recommend being your authentic, beautiful self and just speak from the heart. Stand up and smile and believe in your abilities. Believe in your ability to take yourself seriously and let your heart and your passion shine when you speak. We want to practice and practice and practice, and absolutely have a call to action with each workshop. So you want to practice how to transition to your offer. Breathe before you start, have some routines, and always follow up at the end. And there was a lot of little tips that I just put in there, and this could be just a 1-hour masterclass in itself. But these are some high view things that I've seen some health coaches miss, and things that are very important that we need to do every single step for it to be successful. So the first way to build a profitable business with wellness workshops is to save our time, right? Time is money, with that one too many approach. So you're going to build and you're going to grow those relationships quickly with your future clients with every single workshop you present, whether it's going to be a virtual workshop like this or whether it's in person. Because these workshops are similar to a commercial, right? They are getting to know who you are. You're giving your heart, you're showing them your passion of what you are able to do. So I learned early on when I was giving these free workshops, and then I started to health coach, and I thought, oh boy, emotionally, I knew how many health coaches or how many clients I could take to health coach. And for me, my number is 10. Many people are up to about 12, but there then lies the limit in your income. So when you have this one-to-many approach, whether it's with workshops, whether it is in webinar series, whether it's in group coaching in a live setting like this, right? We have then no limit to our income. The sky is really the limit when you're an entrepreneur and you're going ahead this way. So our time is the most valuable resource, and it is smart business. And it's easier to sell the same thing over and over again. What I was doing is I was making my health coaching clients, I was doing so much time with each one of them, creating a program over and over again. So I streamlined that, and then I streamlined the workshops so that everything could be more smooth. So you might be thinking, well, but really, how can workshops serve your clients? Well, the number one thing is they need to know that you exist, and they need to know where they can find you so they can get to know you, they can understand who you are, to like you and to trust you so that they can hire you to be their coach, whether that's in a group program or an individual program. And when you're giving a workshop, you're building that cred, right? You're getting that credibility that you know what you're talking about, that you've been doing this for a long time, and that you would be someone that they could work with. So the number one way to grow your email list is also by giving workshops. So for that example of how I accidentally started to business coach, is because when I started to do my first group detox, and I think I had 50 people sign up for my first online program, and I had about 100 people on my email list. Now that is insane, right? But every single person on my email list, I personally knew because they attended one or many of my wellness workshops. And so they were ready to buy from me. So it's important to, yes, have a big email list, but I believe the most important thing is to have a high quality email list. And that's going to be when you do wellness workshops. So health coaching is a huge financial and emotional investment, right? So we have to be able to think about where our time and our emotions are going to be split, because we can't health coach 8 clients a day every single day and still feel like we can go to yoga and be there for our families and make home cooked meals, right? So we need to think about what is the easiest way to find clients and to get them from point A to point B. And the best way that I have found, the secret to success, is having them show up for a workshop, virtual or in person. You give an offer and maybe they take up on that offer right away, or maybe you have them in the breakthrough session. More often than not, when I was first starting out, I would offer the breakthrough session first if I didn't have a group program, because I didn't have that right away. And then let them know that it's just going to be a free time, 30 minutes for us to meet. And it's to show them what health coaching is like, to see if we are a good fit for each other. And it's much easier to sell after they already know you. And also, it's time for you to see if you even want to coach them. So here's one of my students, Diane. She said, I had no idea how to teach a workshop or get booked for talks when she first started giving workshops. So she enjoys presentations, which she didn't realize she would even enjoy them. She is confident about getting workshops, and now she gets paid for them. So in the 5th tip of what we're going to be talking about today, we're going to be talking about all the different ways that you can get paid from your wellness workshops. So I want to hear from you guys back in the comments. What would you stop doing in your wellness business if your workshops were profitable? Would you have somebody do your website? Would you have an actual IT manager on? Would you have a virtual assistant? Would you be giving up less of your one-on-one clients so that you can do more with workshops, that you can, or maybe have more time? Maybe you would create a group project. But tell me in the comments, what do you think that you want to give up? Yeah, website stuff, have a VA. Yeah, there's lots of different things that we would love to do so we can just focus on what we really love, right? Instead. So number 2 is we want to make our purpose bigger than our fear. So the number 1 we talked about was the save time approach. So that one-to-many approach, right? We can do a lot more when we're talking to a group, but we need to be able to get over that fear of being in front of a group, right? So we're making our purpose a lot bigger. We want to try to step into our purpose. It's a must. We must step into our purpose of helping other people heal. Otherwise, it's selfish of us if we don't go big in what our purpose is, because other people are waiting for you to be out there. So we need to doubt any of those negative beliefs that you may be having, because these things that you're thinking, they're probably not even true. And so many health coaches, including myself, we have gotten in our own ways. And when we get in our own ways, a lot of times these stories are not even true, they're false stories. So courage is feeling that fear and doing it anyway. So believe in yourself with action, and success will follow. So in 2012, I was in a bicycle accident where I went up over the handlebars and landed on my head on pavement. Luckily, I had a helmet that saved my life, but I sustained a traumatic brain injury. So for 2 years, I was not able to work. I had level 10 headaches, had depression, anxiety. I couldn't be around lights or sound. I was basically living my own little pandemic, could not go anywhere. And when the medical staff said, you're as good as you're going to get, you're going to have to just live this way, stay on disability. And I said, that's not going to work for me. And I worked with a health coach. And I realized then by changing up my diet, I was addicted to Diet Coke. I was eating lots of pizza and processed foods and adding things like meditation and starting yoga and essential oils, that's when my healing began. And I remember being in my kitchen and I thought, oh my goodness, why didn't I know this? And why doesn't everybody know that eating real food and reducing stress, all these different things can actually help you heal your own body? And so I feel that my purpose, I went through all that pain to get me to where I am today. And a lot of you have similar stories of somebody that maybe it was in your family or maybe it was yourself. And so we know we have struggled We have lived it, so we can tell our story and that we can share that other people don't have to suffer. So we need to make that our purpose is much stronger than our fear. And I feel the fear. I feel the fear all the time, and that's okay. We just need to go ahead with courage, and we're going to have setbacks in our business. With anybody I coach, whether it's a business client or a health coaching client, I expect them to have failures. That is the most magical time when they fail, because that's when we're going to have the biggest growth. That's when they're going to realize after they ate those dozen donuts and that they didn't have to eat junk food for the rest of the day. They didn't have to give up, but what they could do is be aware of how that made them feel, right? We make a mistake in our business. We're going to be aware. We're going to learn by that mistake. We're going to learn more about our target market. So we don't need to go into the state of overwhelm, right? And doubt and stay stuck. When we feel something goes wrong, we just go, what can I learn from it? And move on, because my purpose is bigger than my fear. If you continue with the same mindset of believing these false stories, you're going to end up in the same place probably a year from now, right? So don't stop. You need to change that mindset, but don't ever quit being a health coach, right? Not today, not tomorrow, because we have to think about our future clients. Remember, you are the boss. You get to health coach, right? So just to inhale courage and exhale fear. And really the worst thing that would happen is that you just make a mistake. So you grow, you continue, maybe you'd be a little embarrassed, right? The best case scenario, you're going to have the financial upside, you're going to have the freedom, you're going to be able to heal others, you're going to be thriving in your business, you're going to be seen as an expert, and clients are going to be able to find you. When I first started giving wellness workshops, someone said to me, well, how many grams of sugar is, equal to 1 teaspoon? And I thought, I think it's 4 grams. But what I did is I took that I wasn't sure. I had this hesitation in my voice. And I said, I want to make sure I have everyone's email address so I can give you the exact answer, right? So you can take a lesson like that and turn it into a lead generator. It's okay. We all make mistakes. People want to see you as a human being, right? We don't have to be perfect all the time, because you are enough. And if you don't hear that enough, believe that you are enough and you know enough. You have nothing to prove to anyone. And we are all afraid that we're not talented enough. We are all afraid that we're not good enough. And that includes myself, right? So we have to continue to challenge these limiting beliefs and these false stories to see if they're even true. So I love this story from Lenore. She's one of my students in Germany. She had this limiting belief, like many health coaches, that when I first started to work with them, she said, I'm not good enough. I don't know enough. And through the program, then she released all her limiting beliefs and she did her first major workshop. And it was in a hospital packed with doctors and cancer patients. After that, she thought, oh my goodness, we need to keep showing up no matter what, because what we do is important. We need to step into our purpose, that feeling, that feel the fear while making that huge impact on others. What you say may change someone else's life forever. There's a big power in what you have to say. Now, if you're multitasking at all, I just need you to come back. I need you to hear something. So I think being a wellness educator is like riding a bike, right? When you first start to ride a bike, and it's been a long time for me, but we feel scared, right? But then we take action. And then we do it again, and then you're not as scared, right? Then you're loving it and you're feeling confident in your abilities. So experience gives you the confidence and it builds your momentum. So if it makes sense to you, give me a yes in the comments. That we need to, if you haven't given a workshop yet, it's okay. You need to go ahead and have that experience to give a workshop so that you continue to grow and grow. So you can make your dream of being a successful coach absolutely a reality. We have to believe, right? We have to first ride on that bike. Somebody might teach you, or you can go solo and you might fall a few times. What's so exciting too is that the trend towards health coaching just continues to grow, right? There are so many more potential clients out there, especially right now, just coming out of this pandemic. So I want to hear from you. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Do you feel like you're ready to step into your purpose? Are you ready to dive in deep to find the courage to move through your fears? So give me a yes in the comments. Let me know. Yes, yes, yes. Action creates clarity. Yes, lots of exclamation points. Oh, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Joanne. She's answering some questions from all you guys. So thank you so much, Joanne. So the first way to build a profitable wellness business with workshops is, we said, like saving time with that one-to-many approach. The second way is to make your purpose bigger than your fear. And then the third is to focus on a workshop topic so that it solves a problem for your ideal client. So we want to have the right type of person come to your workshop, right? We want to have your ideal client, your niche, right? That person who you dream of coaching in that seat or online with you so that they can hire you. So great workshops are going to address a problem and they're going to give insight towards that solution. So a workshop shows your audience what's possible, right? So show them what's possible. You don't have to show them everything. You can't do it in an hour, right? So you're not going to show them everything that they need to get results, but you're going to show them that it is possible for them to get those results. And so you're going to tell them a little, but not everything. And that is an art and a science, and it might take a few workshops until you find your perfect flow. But think about, you would give them a disservice if your workshops made them feel that they could go ahead on their own, right? Because you know that wouldn't be true. That maybe for some people they could do it on their own, but most people they would need that support from you to kick the sugar habit, to get a better night's sleep, right? To detox their body. So think about when you have this workshop that addresses this problem, the title needs to convey that. And when you have a title that's going to talk about the transformation that is going to be promised in the workshop, that's going to boost your signups. So that's going to boost your sales as well at the end. So when you're coming with the title of a workshop, put yourself in the shoes of one of your clients and just think about, how is this workshop going to help me? What would your client say to that? They're going to be saying also, like, why is this workshop worth my time? Why is it worth my energy? Why is it worth my money to attend? So what is it that you are solving that they need to have solved? So think about, what is your one core purpose for writing this workshop? What are the problems that your dream clients have that you know how to solve? What do you hope people will be able to do when they leave your workshop? What are those results? So again, teach a little, but not a lot. So when you're using this compelling title to help convey that the transformation, we have to think about maybe even testing it out on a few people. So like, what workshop would you attend? Would you attend option 1, sugar blues? Would you attend option 2, how to kick the sugar habit? So just put it in the comments, because you need to say something that's clear. So you need to know, okay, number 2, yes, I see a lot. Number 2, number 2, number 2. It's saying what you're going to get. What is the workshop result that you're going to have? So you need to relate your workshop and your title to the program that you're promoting. So for example, I run a seasonal whole foods online detox program for beginners. So I wouldn't want to give my 5 love languages workshop and then talk about my detox, right? Now, I have had some paid workshops about sleep and different things like that I just happen to be running a detox, but they pick the title. You can kind of do a transition, but when you're picking the title, if you're doing a free public workshop, you want to have it somehow relate so that you're getting the people to come to that workshop that they're interested in maybe detoxing your body for beginners. They're interested in kicking their sugar habit, right? They're interested in eating clean for beginners. All these things would relate to detoxing your body, so to sell your detox program. So those titles will attract the people that are interested in participating in your group program. So it's an easier transition when the opportunity comes in to say, hey, and if you like this, let me tell you how you can go deeper into this. Let me show you the next step, right? So this is a photo here from a sugar workshop at my local health food store. We're just starting to do webinars again. Hopefully we're going to be going in person again soon, but time will tell. So all of my workshops, every single one that I've written has been inspired by a coaching client of mine. They have either talked about a problem and I thought, oh my goodness, we could talk about this for an hour. Let me write a workshop on this. So it's nice to validate your topic, validate the title with your clients before you actually go ahead and write it and try to sell it. Make sure that people know that that people are going to want to come. So ask, would it be helpful if I wrote a workshop on reducing stress? You can even talk about this to your friends at a soccer game with your family. Is this a workshop that you'd want to attend? Yeah. And then they probably would say, and I have about 10 friends that would go with me, right? So your teaching points should not only help your attendees to understand the new possibility healing, but you also want to offer some value during your free workshop or a paid workshop, so they all walk away feeling inspired to take action, right? So offer your clients transformation. They're going to pay you for that, right? And they're going to thank you. And it would be really selfish of us if we just gave a workshop and gave a handout with information and let them figure out the rest. So I always come with my workshops with service in mind. So thinking about anybody who shows up for one of my wellness workshops, I'm here to be of service to you, right? Focus on the transformation of the people in the workshop. It's all about them. But logically, you need to give them the next step of what is the next thing that they can do. So it's your turn. I want you to jump into the comments and just share one idea that you have for a wellness workshop. So in your ideal world, in your dream scenario, what is the problem that your ideal client has that you know how to solve? So is it helping females with migraines? Is it helping women through menopause? Is it helping children fuel themselves for success? Whatever it is, let me know what your topic is. Yes, stress reductions through self-care, improve your immune health. Oh, how to age gracefully. Yeah, they're all coming in. Thank you so much. Yeah, those are all great titles. So number 4 is to engage with your audience so they want to hire you, right? So the third one that we just talked about was how to focus on that workshop topic that solves the problem. So you're getting your ideal client into your workshop. So it's logical then that we want to keep them engaged, especially when we're here on a webinar. You have the most distracting piece of equipment in front of you. It's either your computer or your phone. So we need to be able to keep them engaged. Again, don't just think about giving information at a workshop. Think about the transformation. People can get facts anywhere, right? So knowledge is not always power. So we need to think about making the shift of speaking about transformation in our wellness workshops to inspire that possibility. You're selling aha moments, right? So always say, how can I create the best outcome for my clients? And that probably isn't by just giving them a bunch of facts. So not every wellness workshop is created equally, right? It's so exciting to serve others when we can focus on our actions and results for them. So the goal of every single workshop is to transform the way that they are thinking, to see it's possible to heal, to see it's possible to lose that 40 pounds, see it's possible to not have a headache every day, right? It's possible to get 8 hours of good quality sleep, whatever that problem is. So come from that place of service, whether they buy or not. Just be generous. And I have not met a health coach that is not generous. Just bring out that honest, empathetic, passionate, and loving self. And I know that you have those qualities, so you will soar. And it's not about, when we are giving wellness workshops, it's not about being salesy or cheesy. It's about being authentic, just truly being yourself. I hear so many health coaches say, I need to make money, I need to be profitable, so I can have that freedom and to do this work, right? To leave the 9 to 5. But they're not asking me to be a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire either. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be the person to teach you how to do that. They're just asking to replace their salary. They just need to make, $5,000 to $10,000 a month to make their bills happen. When you own your own business, though, the sky really is the limit. So, as you know, from a business point of view, one of the goals of your workshops is to build trust, right? And familiarity with your potential clients so that you can help them get to know you better, so they can see the value that you can provide them, and to make them feel comfortable enough with you that they want to work with you, right? They're getting to know you, like you, and trust you so they can hire you. It is 100% easier to sell a coaching program when people know who you are, right? Because people are saying, I love her passion, I love her attitude, I want her to coach me, right? We don't buy health coaching packages on Amazon. And email is great, but it's a little blah sometimes. And a workshop can be fun, it's full of energy, and you feel more confident. And when you're in a workshop, you get feedback right away. So it's a little bit more fun than email as well. So here's Deborah, one of my students, and she said, my first 3 workshops were a success. I used the workshops to develop the know, like, and trust factor with a new community, as they didn't know me at all. The workshop led into a 12-week paid program. She's like, I feel so invigorated by this experience. All I had to do is put myself out there, something I was afraid to do for so long. So imagine a client telling you, I feel depressed, I'm in daily pain, I'm addicted to junk food, whatever is your ideal client, what would they be saying? What is it worth financially to your clients to be vibrant, to be healthy, to be energetic, to be eating that healthy diet, to living the life they've always imagined? It's so much that it is beyond priceless, that we can't even put a price on that, right? So we need to help them imagine that it's possible for them to live the life that they've always imagined, right? So there's not enough health coaches to reach out to everybody one by one by one. It would take too long. We need to go big online. We need to go big in person with these group workshops. My students do not compete with each other. They collaborate with each other on workshops because there are so many more people that need help than there are workshops. So I want you to jump into the comments with a yes, or maybe a heck yeah, whatever it is, if you see how powerful workshops can be to having a successful wellness business. And I noticed through this pandemic that my health coaching client list started to go down because I was giving some webinars that were still booked, but then I wasn't booking a lot of new, because my niche for wellness workshops is hospitality. I'm working with restaurant management companies, hotels, convention and visitors bureaus, convention centers. All of those clients, they were hurting the hardest, right? And so I noticed that by not doing as many workshops, this actually, it confirmed what I've always known, that 90% of my clients come from my wellness workshops. All right, so I'm seeing a lot of yeses, heck yes. Oh yes, scalable, definitely. I love the ideas of doing workshops, definitely. Yes. Okay, and Mindy, your question is going to be answered next. So that's a good one. She's asking about free versus paid workshops. All right. So tip number 5, the big one, the granddaddy of them all, right? We're all here to learn how to make money with these wellness workshops. So we need to be a pro at how to do the workshops and then think about how we're going to make money. So there's many different types of workshops and how to make money. So one is going to be the free public workshop. Anyone can attend. A paid public workshop, individuals pay you to attend, or maybe a partnership like a yoga studio, you split the fees. public paid workshops. So that would be like a library, somebody like that paying you. They invite the public. These are my favorites. And then a paid private workshop. So that would be in a company. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about those in detail. But these can all be used for an in-person workshop. So that was going to be a talk, a seminar, a presentation at a location where people are listening and watching, right? You can have a PowerPoint. You don't need to have a PowerPoint. Or you can use it for a virtual workshop, also known as a webinar. So that is going to be just like we're doing here. It's held online. Again, you don't have to use a PowerPoint, or you can use it. But webinars offer that personal experience and then active connection with the audience, but from the comfort of the home. And one nice thing about webinars is that the sky is the limit of how many people can attend. It's just basically what account you want to do. So the first one is a free public workshop. And this is how I recommend if you're just starting out to do this. So this is an in-person workshop that is open to the public, and it's free for anybody to sign up. Now, you do want them to sign up so that you can get their email addresses, even if they don't physically show up. So you will teach part of the workshop and the transition to selling your coach's service or a group program. So usually about the first 35 to 40 minutes is going to be content, right? You're going to give them something of value, transformation, show what's possible. Then the second half, or maybe the last quarter, is going to be a pitch. Maybe you're going to be talking about your health coaching services for individual coaching. Maybe you have a group coaching program coming up. Maybe you have a workshop series that's going to be paid that they can sign up for to keep going. So when I first started, I gave 2 workshops a month for a full year. And each month I had a different topic. I did it at 2 different yoga studios, 2 different locations. And so I did the publicity. So I was doing, and that's a whole another 1 hour, maybe 2 hour masterclass just on how to publicize and how to get different people, because you can't really skip one little section of it, or else you're going to miss maybe 5 people in here, 5 people over here, right? So I'm also a regular speaker, at different organizations like Soul Fest, and I would just pass the clipboard around and gather emails. Sometimes it would be a public workshop, but it was at an event, right? So you can get some signups in advance. But the goal is to list build and then also to sell them something. What do you think about what's the next logical step that you want to take them? And when I first started, it was just list building, and I would just talk about my health coaching services, and I really didn't even hardly pitch anything. The next would be like a paid public workshop. So this is where individuals would pay you to attend. So you might charge $59 for a workshop for them to attend. You need to provide immense value, and think about, what they're going to get out of it. Again, their results. So $59 is nothing. If that's going to help them, maybe it's a 2-hour workshop to help them move past kicking the sugar habit, to gain more energy, right? So you can think about how many people you want to show up. So maybe if you do $50 a person and you want to have 10 people, then that's $50 or $500 an hour. I like to be right around the $500 to $1,000 mark per hour. So if you want to have, 20 people at $50 each, then that would be that $1,000 mark. But as you can tell, you can just keep going up. Now, sometimes you might split the fees with somebody else if you need some help with marketing. So I love doing things with like gyms, with yoga studios, any place like that that already has a list. And so maybe they'll get 30% of your cut and you'll get 70%, but they're going to be sending out the emails to promote the webinar or the workshop. And then they're also going to be sending out webinar or emails and different things to promote your program. So they would be an affiliate for you. Some people go all the way up to a 50-50 split. So ask them what is best. So next is a public paid workshop. So this is when an organization pays you and they invite the public to attend for free. So this would be like a library. This would be your health food store. So they don't pay as well. So I get typically about $200 a workshop, but I love these kind of workshops because I don't have to promote anything. New people show up and they either get to attend for free or they pay the health food store like $5 to attend. And sometimes there might be a paid public workshop that has a sponsor. Like I have done ones with a mortgage company has paid me, a chiropractor, a spa, right? So there's all these different options to have that. The next would be a paid private workshop. So when you first start out with a company, you typically go about $400 an hour. So if you just have the goal of doing 2 free public workshops a month and 2 paid public workshops or 2 private paid workshops a month, that would be about $10,000 a year if you just did 2 paid ones a month. So then you can also get paid with like a convention. I love those where you are the breakout speaker and you might be speaking, 2, sometimes up to 7 times a day. So then you're going to be asking more like $1,500, $3,000, $5,000 for the day. So there's a lot of different payment methods and definitely goes by your experience. So when you first start, the going rate is $395 for an hour for a company. The number one question to ask is, what is your budget? I learned that the hard way with a medical device company. I said $395 and they said, that's really a good bargain. So when you give these wellness workshops, then you can separate them into 2 places, right? They're all going to go on your client list, but maybe there's somebody who does need that one-on-one help from you, or maybe they're going to be going on to an online lower cost group program. So you're going to be making money in many different ways. So for health coaching, if you have that opportunity to take them deeper, your next logical step at that time is health coaching. Maybe your program is $1,000 a person. If you're just starting out, maybe it's $1,500 a person. All you need is 2 new clients a month. Right? And then you're going to be making about 24 to 36,000 just from the health coaching portion. But you need to have these workshops going so that you're gathering these new people into your business. Then you have that opportunity of also doing a group program. So maybe that's going to be something that's just like $77, $100 per person, something that's more reasonable, but you might offer it 3 to 4 times a year. So that's going to be another stream of income. But when you put together income you can make from workshops, from your health coaching, and then also from a group program, you can be making, somewhere between, 60,000 and up just by doing those 3 things. And I have to say, be focused, don't do anything else, just focus on those 3 things. And they're not really pillars, they're like a circle, they all work together. So think about all the different ways that you can be doing workshops and what would be best for you. But for most people, you're going to want to start out with those free public workshops where anybody can attend. So now I feel like is the best time to give wellness workshops, whether it's right now it's a lot more virtual, but we are eventually going to be going back in person. But there's never been a more optimal time in history. People have gone through this pandemic. They have felt some of the issues that they're having. They're becoming aware. And that first step is awareness of the problem, right? So we have a lot of people that do need the help. And if you want to do webinars, boy, people know how to use Zoom, right? People know how to connect. We are very familiar with that. So I want to hear from you all. Do you see how powerful it is to give wellness workshops in your business? How you need to give wellness workshops in your business to be a success? I believe it is the most effective way for you to sell one-on-one coaching and to sell your group programs. Yeah, okay, yes, you do see this, yes. So I do have a question for you at this point. Would you like me to help you to create your wellness workshops and teach you how to give them as quickly as possible? So do you see how powerful it can be when you add this health coaching, this workshops to your health coaching business, right? So give me a yes in the comments if you would like me to help you to create this for you. Yes, thank you. So you have 2 options right now. You can come into the comments and let me know which one you are. You're going to keep moving forward without a plan. So this is number 1. You may end up being in the same place you are a year from now, right? You might be struggling, just coming into this big loop. Or number 2, you can 100% commit to giving wellness workshops using a proven roadmap. So if you are ready for option number 2, and if you're ready to grow your health coaching practice with workshops, I would like to invite you to join me inside of Workshops Done Academy for health coaches. So Workshops Done Academy is the only step-by-step, results-focused implementation program with proven done-for-you materials that not only shows you exactly how to build a profitable business with wellness workshops, but it also shows you how to get fully booked with clients and hit your income goals. So it's a comprehensive step-by-step plan that's showing you how to grow your wellness business with workshops and also be known as an expert and to attract your ideal clients. It shows you how to master showing up live and giving wellness workshops with confidence every time, even if you've never done a workshop before. So marketing and promotion strategies to fill up your workshops. You're going to learn all of those, and you're going to learn how to grow your business faster than you thought possible. So you can increase your income with time-saving things like proven done-for-you workshops with done-for-you marketing material, and all of this is so that you can sell to a bigger audience. So you're going to be able to increase your income with all the time-saving, proven done-for-you workshops, all the marketing material, and sell to the bigger audience. Plus, you're going to get a lot of support. So this program is very different from many others because I like to keep it small. And so you are going to be with like-minded peer community to move forward, but you also have me as your motivation to keep you fast-tracked to success. So coaching and wellness business strategies to move beyond your fear and limiting beliefs into a growth mindset that can have a big impact on your business and in your life. So in Workshops Done Academy, there are 6 modules. And so there are roadmaps and checklists, there's accountability program. So if you want to learn more about all the different modules, please come to the website at workshopsdone.com/program, but all just the lessons to teach you exactly what you need to know and all the different done for you products, how to get contracts with companies, all the different programs that you can do. It's a value of over $2,700 for 36 lessons. So when you get the program, you get all the training, you get all of the videos, the PDF guides, the swipe files. That means things that you can just take and you can use. You can put your name on it, templates, and you have a whole technology how-to library, and then downloadable materials. So this is Rebecca, one of my students. She said, one of the best decisions I made was jumping into Workshops Done. I could not have given my first workshop without this program. The PowerPoints, the handouts, and the speaker notes were very helpful and a perfect way to promote my online detox. Workshops Done would not be a phenomenal course without the bonuses. So let's talk about a few bonuses here. So bonus number 1, you're going to get 2 private 50-minute business coaching sessions with me. So it's a value of $394. So in these sessions, you're going to get your answers, questions, so you can just move forward with clarity and confidence. You're going to get unstuck in a matter of minutes, and you're going to have live support to support you with and maintain your momentum. You're going to be helped with accountability to keep you on track, and you are not lost in the crowd in Workshops Done Academy. You and I will get to know each other very well, and we're going to have a lot of fun helping you grow your business. So this is Christy, one of my students. She says the content is fabulous, and having Lori, me, hold your hands and walk you through it makes it so much better. I'm someone who does much better when I have accountability and guidance to keep me on track. So the bonus number 1, you get the private health or business coaching with me. This is the first time that I'm offering this with Workshops Done Academy. So you guys are my little test group. So I may not be offered on the next one. Bonus number 2, you're going to have a private Facebook group that's just for students of Workshops Done Academy. So this is going to be, a highly supportive Facebook group, and it's a non-judgmental space to overcome any isolation of being a solo entrepreneur. So here's Melina. She says, I love everything about Workshops Done. Seriously, it is so thorough. The assignments are great. The delivery, the content, all great. I appreciate that you're so good about answering questions. So I do want to also point out that I have a money back guarantee. That's how much I believe in this course. And I don't just want anybody to just join and just check. I want you to be serious about this. Coaches, if you are 100% ready to jump in and do the work, you're not going to get results if you don't do the work. But if you do the work, and if you're still not satisfied, just show me your work within 30 days of enrolling, and I will absolutely give you a refund. Here's Lori. She says, I recommend it to other coaches. It's really doable. So many coaches are in the same boat, and my accountability partners are still my accountability partners. My first workshop is done, well attended with 40 people, a great experience. So you get the private business coaching, you get the Facebook group, and then you're going to get the third bonus of a complete done for you workshop bundle all about kick the sugar habit. And that is the workshop title, but you have 100 other titles to choose from when you get this workshop. And when you get it, you have the complete bundle. So it comes with everything that you need to present this workshop with success and to market it, to wow your audience. So you get the different PowerPoint presentations, whether you're in person or if you're in online. You get different types of handouts depending on your situation. You get script speaker notes for the workshops. You have different workshop titles, workshop descriptions for when you're at a company and they need that description, all the Facebook event images, social media images, lots of professional photos, flyers, signs, labels. The best thing is you don't have to give me credit for anything. You just have my permission to put your name on it and say that you came up with it. So here's Suzanne. She says, I recommend working with Lori. Her program is super organized with informational scripts and they're easily customized. So there's a fourth bonus. Yes, there is. So it makes joining even easier. So you're going to get a second complete workshop workshop that is done. So you can choose which one you like. So the default is going to be Stress Busters, but you can choose from Secrets to Sleep, Mental Health and Coping in the Face of Uncertainty, or Eating Healthy on a Budget. You decide which one is best for you, but they come with the 2 PowerPoints, the speaker notes, the worksheets. Now for Stress Busters, you get a bonus one that's holiday, keep your holiday stress in check. So that's just a little bit different than the regular Stress Busters. Again, there's about 100 different titles, and I'm not exaggerating, because you want to have the title to speak to your ideal audience. So there's lots of different ways that you can present this. So you can, whatever one you come with, you get the incomplete bundle. So with everything that's included, the full package, the private coaching sessions, the 2 done for you workshops, it's over $4,000 just for all of that. But you can get started today for just $997. And to make it even easier, I have a 3 payment plan for you. So you could actually get started for just $367 today, and then 2 installments to follow just 30 days apart. Or if you just want a one-time payment and be done with it, you can join for $997. So all you have to do is go to workshopsdone.com/program, and all the details will be waiting for you. So you can choose the 3 payments, or if it's easier for you, just choose the 1 payment. But you may be thinking, okay, maybe I'm not good enough or something like that. But I just really want to mention right now that I am not extra special. At the beginning of this presentation, we had a little snafu. It's okay. Things like this just happen. And I don't have access to, exclusive experts or technology or resources, but I do have a proven roadmap that I follow in my own health coaching business. And that's what I'm offering you inside of Workshops Done Academy. I started with 0 people, or again, my 3 cousins on my list, but absolutely, if I can do it, and you stumble on my words, if I can do it, so can you. So the Workshops Done program has everything you need to be successful. It was really built by health coaches because I kept helping them starting 5 years ago and putting this program together. So this is for virtual and in-person workshops, and how really focusing on how to convert the audience into paying clients. So you're not just getting the workshops and I'm handing them over and saying, here you go, but the course pays for itself just in sometimes 1, 2, 3 workshops, right? So if you do 1 workshop every other week, that's over $10,000. If you do a paid workshop every week, just that starting rate, that's $20,000 just in that Plus, you're going to be getting health coaching clients from that as well. Here's a Facebook post from Lisa in Canada. She said, I just sold my first sugar workshop and it was sold out. It's already paid for itself, right? You can pay for the course in just one workshop that you have individual coaching, $50 each. You get 20 clients. It's paid for itself. So I want to know, do you feel that this is the right time for you? Are you ready to be known as the wellness expert? Are you ready to attract your ideal client? So if you are, I do have one more bonus for you. I know it's a ton of bonuses, but I love to support you and I love seeing how your business grows. So I like to make things easy for you. So if you're interested, don't wait to sign up. If you enroll before we are done with the masterclass here, you can get this fast action bonus as well. And you are able to start growing your email list as soon as you get into the program. So it is a completely done for you PDF guide. You get it in Canva, you put your name on it, you have all the marketing materials on how to keep the sugar habit. It's fully customizable with your brand colors. You also have swipe copy. We wrote your landing page, your thank you page, your written emails, your social media posts. There's videos and worksheets, step-by-step directions on how to execute every step of the detail. So everything is worth now, over $4,300. So Linka is saying, if you're wondering if it's worth it, the answer is yes, hands down. I've definitely found it so much easier to get people into my workshops. I can't imagine doing it without Lori's incredible support and program. So again, you can just get started today for $367 and then 2 installments to follow, just 30 days apart. Or if you just want to do it for one-time payment and be done with it, you can join for $997. So for more details and to sign up, go to workshopsdone.com/program. So Edie says, I was able to customize everything and present a content-packed workshop with ease, thanks to all the materials already created. Is it worth it? 1,000 times over. Lori has tested everything and offers huge support and generous inspiration. So before I go any further, I just want to talk about all the fears that you're going to bust through this program. What you're going to overcome is the fear of putting yourself out there, the fear of showing up on video, the fear that no one is going to show up for your workshops, the fear of not knowing what to do next or how to do it. You're going to let go of that fear so you can move forward with a positive mindset, right? So Christine is saying, because of Workshops Done Academy, I am so much more confident. I'm giving workshops. She's always there to support us, is always offering more material, more training, and she has helped me grow as a health coach. Everything is so well done, so easy to navigate and understand. The done for you materials are priceless. And Mary says, if you're on the fence about investing in this program, just jump in. You'll be glad you did. The quality of the content Lori provides is thorough, high quality, and also time saving. So again, go ahead. You can get started for $387 right now. workshopsdone.com/program, and all the details will be waiting for you. So when you go into the website, you can choose which payment option works best for you, and then just fill in your details there. It's nice and easy, and you will be guided right away to the members area where you will have all the modules waiting for you, so you can jump in right away to that welcome lesson. So you showed up today for a specific reason, and I know you're probably very busy, but you set this time aside. So you may have showed up because you felt overwhelmed with running a business. You're overwhelmed about how to find clients to coach. You feel stuck, not sure about the next move. Or maybe you showed up because you want more to expand and streamline your business, to impact more people, to help find your future clients. You might be tired and you're motivated to work more efficiently by selling wellness workshops so you can say no to the things that really drag you down. So if you have any doubts, I know what you may be thinking. So if you're on the fence right now and you want to grow your business with workshops, but you're like, but we are going to be starting our live question and answer soon. So go ahead and put your questions either in the Q&A or put them in the chat, and then I will be answering them. So I'm just going to start off with a few of the common concerns and questions. So sometimes people are thinking, oh, this might be too advanced for me. Well, I just want to assure you that you are in the perfect spot. and you will be supported every step of the way. I really do have you covered. Are you going to feel uncomfortable at times? Yeah, absolutely. You're learning something new. And so for us to keep expanding and growing, we have to grow out of our comfort zone, right? But you are good enough and you got this. Sometimes people are asking me, do I have enough time? Maybe you're working a full-time job. So if that is you, you have the time. You just have to make it a priority. I think about being fierce with your time to get the results that you need, so that you can lead that life that you absolutely love and leave maybe that 9-to-5 job. So you can complete the program at whatever speed works for you. You have lifetime access to the course. So most health coaches do it just in about 6 weeks, but I've had health coaches do it in a whole weekend. So everyone is different about how fast they go with implementing it. But you can go whatever works out best for you. And again, you have lifetime access to the program. So a lot of questions I get about the technology as well. So come as you are. Students of all levels of tech skills are here. You have access to an incredible resource library. So these are going to be additional videos that if you need them, not everybody needs to go in here, but therefore if you have extra questions. So you're going to have access also to my virtual assistants, and they are for hire to help you if you need additional help on how to edit to have it to go to your brand. So all of the done for you materials are in Microsoft Word, in PowerPoint, or in Canva. So you're going to have all the documents that can be used as templates. It can be updated with your own logo and rebranded with your name. So maybe you're wondering, what if you try it out and you're like, oh my gosh, this is not for me? Yeah, absolutely. There is that 30-day risk-free guarantee. So just do the work. And if you're still not satisfied, show me your work. And within 30 days of enrolling, and I will absolutely give you a refund. So again, you can get started for just $367 today. So see what payment plan works out best for you. So, and don't wait, enroll now so you can get this extra bonus. If you enroll before we end, and we are ending soon, Q&A is next, you will get this bonus, and it's a whole course on how to kickstart your email list with done for you material. But this is something that you're going to be able to use over and over again with other lead magnets, with other opt-in freebies, so you can continue to do that. So here it is again, workshopsdone.com/program, and we're going to go into some live Q&A. So let me just come out here. And okay, so let's see. Mindy is asking a question. Did you discuss how to decide what content you offer for free versus paid? Yeah, Mindy, a lot of times when you are creating a workshop, and let me know if I'm understanding your question right, when you're putting something together, the free programs are going to be a little less juicy, right? And if someone's going to pay to come to a workshop, you're going to give a little bit more detail. There's going to be a little bit more value. But when you're going to be selling a program, you're going to want to give some of your best information in that workshop so that they get some aha moments and they can understand what that is. So let me know if that makes sense. And let's see, Mindy also asked, how many hours per week do I need to put in to do 2 workshops a month, as you spoke of? So that's a great question. When you first start, it is going to be a little bit more time intensive because you are editing the documents to put your logo on it, which doesn't take much time, but also just to prepare for your workshop. But once you start to give a workshop, and then you give it again, and you give it again, like my sugar workshop, my energy workshop, my healthy eating on budget, my sleep, I just quickly look over my notes for about 10 minutes, and then I just walk in and I give the workshop. So after a while, it's a bigger investment up front with your time, but then you're going to be going in. I would say probably 5 hours a week. If your goal right away is to go 2 workshops a month, which I think that's the goal that I recommend. that you would put in that amount of time right away so that you are starting to promote. You're going after, and you're going to be working with me, so you have action steps. There's a lot of curriculum about exactly when to do emails, when to do what, but then in our coaching, our private coaching, we'll actually be talking about the dates, right? And what do you have to work on right now, and where do you need support for that? So are you on the same topic? For instance, you do business coaching, that may not be the same as in your programs. Oh, so Mindy, if I'm understanding this rightly, I have two separate like businesses. So for most of my workshops, it's with health coaching. So all of the workshops and Workshops Done Academy are how to get my health coaching clients. So they're all related: how to kick sugar, how to sleep better, how to eat healthy on a budget, how to detox your body for beginners, those kinds, how to reduce stress, different things like that. Yeah, so it's all focused on the health coaching side. Right now, this is the business side coming to you. So I'm going to come in. Let's see. Okay. Let me just look through, see. And you can sign up anytime. Okay. I think is that. Okay. So Mike is asking, when does the academy start? I'm just getting started. Do not have any paying clients. How much do new health coaches typically charge for one-on-one clients? Okay, so Mike, you're in the perfect spot. So a lot of times health coaches will start at $1,000 for a program, okay? And that's usually a 6-month program. This is a very, I would like to hear, like, where do you live, Mike? What is your target market? All that, because this is a very general price that I'm giving you. This might not work for you. But when I first started, my first client, I did at 80% off. I was still in school at IIN. My second client, I did 60% off, and then 40% off, 20% off, and then I was full price. Then I started to raise my rates because then what happened is that because I was doing so many workshops, I was getting it where I couldn't take any more clients. And so then I would set them up to say, okay, we're going to be starting with you in 6 weeks. And then I realized I was able to raise my rates. So then when you're more in demand, you can start to raise your rates. So, see if that makes sense. But yeah, when you do start, you might want to just give a discount. I sometimes advise just to say, like, okay, your first 2 clients are 50% off, and after that, you're full price. You just want to get some experience underneath your belt. So the academy starts now. So you can, it's a program that you can do anytime. It's whatever works for you. And then you make the appointments with me for the private coaching that works for you. The private coaching is good for 6 months after enrollment. And the reason why I don't have it for 2 years is because I want to get your butt going. So what I suggest is that you start now. We have our first private coaching in 3 weeks, and you're done with everything up to module 3. We work through anything logistically that you need. Then we work together another 2 weeks later, and you're off, you're doing workshops right away. So this is how I started, and this is how I would 100% recommend any new health coach, is to start with workshops and to start with one-on-one coaching, then grow into some group coaching. Yeah, so, okay, let me just look and see if there's anything else. I think, oh, Christine is saying Lori's support and generosity is unparalleled. Oh, thank you. Working with Lori and her academy has brought me to a place I've never thought I'd be. Thank you, Christine. Yeah, we have wonderful coaches like Christine who are already in the program. She said it's the best program she's ever joined. Yeah, and oh, Joanne, she's also part of it. She goes, I agree with Christine. Yeah, thank you guys so much for that. Very powerful. It says, okay. Oh, I love it. Thank you all so much for being here. Again, if you have any questions, you can reach out to me directly. Otherwise, the website is very extensive. So you're going to see a lot of information. If you want to know exactly what's in all the modules, if you want more information about the different workshops, they are on the website. So workshopsdone.com/program. And if you go right now, you'll get that free bonus. So do that right now, like in the next 5 minutes, and you got that. But this offer is going to be good for about the next week. So I hope that you take advantage of this with the 2 private coaching sessions and the 2 bonus workshops. So thanks so much, you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.